Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your new moon in Pisces reading. This is significant for you because one of your rulers, Neptune, is conjuncting Venus in Pisces today, a couple of days ahead of the new moon, a few days ahead of the new moon. This is a beautiful time of releasing a lot of old energy, old feelings, old thoughts, old dreams and meditations, but really releasing through feeling these experiences of release. All, of course, in preparation for the new moon. So let's give you an overall energy for this new moon energy. The King of Pentacles is indicating your focus on security, stability, comfort, and value, significance, importance. You are understanding the world through your ability to cultivate these qualities in your life, to build on those things that help you to feel safe. And certainly material abundance, certainly comfort, and the ability to be generous with what you have as you embody resourcefulness and create this embodiment as a generosity to others, showing them how to gain the kind of security and stability you are gaining through your efforts. The 10th house indicates your social identity, and the star is also a real indication of your light in the world, what you show to others. And it is that hopefulness that you have discovered in your experiences throughout this time of healing, throughout the pandemic and before, where you have been challenged, you have overcome some amazing difficulties and hardships. That is what has not only verified and validated your faith in yourself, but your faith in others, giving you again this hopefulness, this belief in a higher vision, a higher star. This vision, this faith in your ability to overcome whatever challenges come your way, and your faith in that ability in others is what is the star in the sky of your community, your collective, your environment. In the first house, the Eight of Swords indicates a lot of stress in your focus right now. And I could easily attribute this to the very intense planetary activity we're undergoing, where there are so many opportunities, there's a lot of confusion, and it may be difficult to focus specifically on these intangible qualities, spiritual qualities that provide our way, the light to our way forward. So that this may be a time of anxiety, worry, of taking you out of your present by 1,000 million thoughts around strategizing the resources you believe are available or the possibilities that do not yet and may never exist. All of this taking you out of your present energy is robbing you physically, depleting you, exhausting you, making you nervous, perhaps anxious. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your domestic environment, your roots, the Two of Swords, is inclining you to feel at a crossroads right now. There may be two tangible offers before you, two ways that you feel you must choose between. This card indicates that whatever you're considering or whatever's being offered, you must look at the hard stuff. You must look at the things that are feeling uncomfortable, the aspects of the offers or opportunities that do not jibe with you carefully, because that's where the details are confounding, can trip you up. This is not being afraid to look at the context of these choices for a fuller picture of what is truly available. What in many ways you may not have to choose either or, but you actually have many more options available to you as opposed to what is right before you. So this is encouraging you to look beyond, get more information about what is being presented to you. In the 7th house, the 6 of Pentacles indeed is giving you yet another opportunity to consider the way in which you give and receive, the way you give resources, efforts, love, and the way you receive that. This card indicates that you are much more comfortable in the position of doling out opportunities, resources, or support than you may be at receiving it. You're also having opportunities to make judgments about who should or could receive. Your ability to recognize that all relationships, all opportunities rest on the way in which you can honor the rewards and efforts of your efforts, to allow others to give to you in in regards to how you have given and shared, supported others. This is encouraging you to allow yourself to receive, to become comfortable with receiving, and the ways in which that allows your partners, your peers to step up to your expectations of yourself and to match those. If you're enjoying this reading, if this is resonating for you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the ways that you support me, and I thank you. So we have the 8 of Swords clarified by the 2 of Swords, a repeat card in the 2nd house, and the 2 of Wands, rather opposite, the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Wow, the 2 of Swords is right abutting next to itself. So 2 of Wands is really reinforcing this opportunity for you to move in a new direction. You are considering your area of expertise, your area of growth, and your space that you've carved out for yourself, and ways that you want to expand that. In your 3rd house, you are being offered an opportunity to look at something more closely. Look again at that information that it may be difficult, that may be uncomfortable, that may be painful to see, in considering and learning more about the choices you have. This is really reinforcing your need to be inquisitive, to reflect deeply, to look more deeply at the information you have at hand. Something may appear one way, but actually, as you may discover, is something else indeed. So there may be many more opportunities embedded in this choice. The 2 of Swords in the 4th house is clarified by the Lover in the 5th house and the 5 of Pentacles in the 6th house. A choice indeed is what you are being offered. This choice may be literally between 2 people. The people may in and of themselves be emblematic of the difference between short-term gratification and long-term benefit. You are always in a position to judge. However, you have learned enough about yourself over this last period of pandemic global healing to be able to discriminate in a more clear way, to understand the balance in the potential, the self-knowledge that you are now in stronger connection with. So this relationship with yourself has really grown, and is now impacting on the ways in which you once aligned yourself with a familiar community, that you now recognize the limits to the support that they can offer. You are looking to change your alliances, your associations, the things that are bringing you fulfillment, bringing you potential security and abundance. And you understand the limits of what has been available to date. You're moving to expand that. And this may be difficult for you because there is an incredible amount of familiarity with the way things have always been. The people who have often supported you and have offered you the help and resources you needed. At this time, you are looking to change that to greater equalize the opportunities available to you, to maximize and make choices based on what you know and information you are encouraged to find out. Look more deeply. In the Six of Pentacles in the 7th house, we have the 10 of Swords in the 8th house and the 5 of Cups in the 5th and the 9th house. There is a great need to reflect on the changes that you've made in your understanding. Your understanding has grown out of a really hard look at the behaviors, attitudes, thoughts, deeds that once structured your ability to, your obligations to others, the way that you have met the expectations of others in ways that did not fulfill your needs, did not give you what you desired. And your recognition of that has also allowed the feelings associated with the disappointment, the heartache, the loss that you've experienced as a result of these experiences of victimhood to be released, to be recognized by you. This is all a result of the ability to reflect, to ask questions, to look hard at some very uncomfortable truths very close to you, and they are impacting your relationships in a big way. You are coming into a greater recognition of who you are as a result of the changes you are making, the changes of your understanding and your ability to apply those in all areas of your life. This has been hard work. This has been depleting work, but it is work that you are doing, and this is in large part contributing to the sense of anxiety, nervousness, anxiousness with so many changes, so much undercover detective work that you're doing regarding the nature of who you are and what your real resources and abilities are. The Star card in the 10th house is clarified by the Ace of Swords in the 11th house and the Justice card in the 12th house. There is revelation, there is illumination, there is enlightenment coming to you through your associations, through the ties, the tribes that you are linking with, you are networking with, you are discovering far afield from the familiar or conditioned experience of your past. You are looking to understand better the diversity of experiences you've had and the various ways that they may have masked the real difficulty and challenge you've faced. As you are able to allow this illumination in, continue to pursue your truth, to be curious about that. You are looking at and understanding the necessity to sort, to organize, to not compartmentalize your life, but to get rid of what is no longer useful and to stabilize the balance that you are learning. And this is part of the karma that you have earned through the hard work that you have done on yourself. Ushering greater balance, fairness, equity, so that you are more empowered to address those inequities, those injustices you see in the world. They are a direct reflection of your experiences and your greater capacity now to see, recognize, and do something about them. I'm finishing up this reading with an oracle card. Two have fallen, and I'm going to pick this on top. The key is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I'm leaving this for you here. I hope this has been useful to you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.